Hey everyone, we're back. Episode 11 of Beneath the Surface. We're going to talk about the heart wall. Yes, again, because we just can't talk about it enough. So, most of these podcasts, well, all these podcasts focus on Emotion Code by Bradley Nelson and pretty much the heart wall because it is wreaking havoc on people's relationships, platonic and romantic, and we've got to put a stop to it. And I can't talk enough about Bradley Nelson and the amazing work that he has done. So, what I love about him is that he's not just trying to sell sessions, he's wanting to teach you how to release these emotions yourself so you can take control of your own well being, basically. And today I will be talking about someone else also. And her name is Julian Parecki. I just found her looking at podcast one day and it just jumped out at me. She talks about emotions, relationships, love, all the things that I've been talking about. And as you guys know, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just trying to get my damn life together. I have spent my whole life trying to do what the social norms are and fit in. I'm done. I'm done. I'm trying to find out who I am at my core, as should you. And if you would like to go on that journey with me, then come on, let's go. And this, if you do want to go look up Julian's information or Bradley for that matter, I will put their information at the end of this podcast because Bradley Nelson's emotion code and all the things, his website is at Discover Healing or it's www.discoverhealing.com. And Julian, just go look her up on YouTube, and she does have a website. I'll put that at the end also. But she has a video called How to Have a Healthy Relationship on YouTube, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's where I would start. So now let's get on with the program. I do TikTok lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 Central Time. During those lives, I try to focus on emotion code and releasing trapped emotions. But a lot of times people see me using the dowsing rods or pendulum and think that I'm just answering yes or no questions. I will do that, I don't mind, but that's not the main focus. The main focus is let's get us feeling better, okay, mentally and physically. And that starts with releasing that trapped energy that, yes, is wreaking havoc on us. Now, if you're not sure what the the heart wall is, it is like invisible barrier. It's trapped energy that is just around our heart, like it's in our fascia, it's in the organs, or around them, in them, whatever. And it's scientifically proven that this energy is released. It's crazy to me, but it's true. And what's even more neat about this is that remember back along when computers came out, it was like, don't put a magnet by the computer, it'll mess it up, it'll wipe out the memory. Well, do you know that we use a magnet to wipe out these emotions off of us, out of us? Yeah. But we've been known to be kind of like computers. Kind of all just makes sense when you think about it. So, we're going to discuss why our subconscious builds the wall to protect us and why it is the very thing preventing us from experiencing the deep, authentic relationships that we all desire. And while the heart wall does serve a purpose, because sometimes we do need to be shielded from these horrible situations that we could be in, like if we're in true danger or if someone is mentally putting you in danger even. It doesn't have to be physical because Every time that we have an emotion and we don't process it, it gets stuck separately each time. And I'm finding that, and I know these other practitioners that have been doing this a long time probably already, and I know they already know this, but I am finding that when I start releasing an emotion, there's multiple of that emotion. So let's say I hit on anxiety. Well, we get rid of that anxiety, that one anxiety, then it hits back on anxiety. So, and this may go on for 5 or 6 times, and so I'll ask, "Did this happen, in teenage years?" "Yes." "Did this all happen around is this all, in relation to the same incident?" And a lot of times it will be. So it's just fascinating. You can find out how old you were when it got trapped. You can ask, "Is it in relation to this?" And it'll tell you if it is. There's just so many things to okay, and the generational ones, just yesterday, I was doing a session, and it literally had said that we were at 10 generations back from when this got passed to this person or this to this family. It had started 10 generations ago, and we got rid of it. So, the person who gave it to you got rid of it, you got rid of it, and then the person you gave it to, like your children, then they got rid of that emotion, or we got rid of it for them, or however you wanna say it. So, this work is doing amazing things, and I just feel called to spread the word. Now, Bradley Nelson got the ball rolling, but we all need to help push that ball to everybody else. So, due to us putting up the heart wall to protect us, we end up feeling uncomfortable and disconnected kinda around the people we love most, just because of mainly because of these emotions that are trapped, this energy that is trapped. Okay, and so Julian Turecki, this is her take on emotional barriers. So relationship expert Julian Turecki emphasizes that our childhood wounds and family stories often dictate how we show up in love. And if we do not repair these internal patterns, we unconsciously repeat them. We're doing it without even knowing it. So, radical accountability is a big deal, is a big part of this. So, you are the common denominator in your relationships. To change your external dynamic, you must first look inward at the disempowering stories. So your mind creates the disempowering stories about your partner. And I am reading this off of what I had pulled up and because I've been doing research. And so that's why I'm trying to make sure I don't get her wording wrong. So the fear of not being enough is also part of this. At the core of most anger, sadness, and defensiveness is a primal fear of not being enough. So, when you recognize this in yourself, you can stop punishing your partner for your past, not theirs, yours. So, and then regulation before connection. So, you cannot attune to your partner if your nervous system is in survival mode. I know I'm in survival mode. I know that I still am, and I gotta work on that, and I do every day. So healing requires moving from a place of protection to a place of curiosity. Breath work is the shortcut to the body. Julian teaches that physiology is the fastest way to stretch your awareness and reset the nervous system. Using specific breathwork techniques helps move you out of your head and back into your body. Conscious breathing. So, in order to do conscious breathing, spend 5 to 10 minutes focused only on your breath to calm your physiology. Breaking the cool girl or good girl mask. Oh, the mask. That was another thing I related to big time I have said over and over and over, I felt like I was wearing a mask. I had my teacher mask, I had my friend's mask, I had my mama mask, I had my daughter mask, I had you name it, I had the mask because I needed to make sure everybody liked Jamie. So many women use breath work to release the pressure of performing for others. This allows you to speak your truth with grace rather than reactive emotion. What do I say? I walk with style and grace because God put me in this place, but it's not a race because I'm in the right place. But I'll. During my hardest time, which was whenever my ex fiance and I broke up after a 5-year long live in together relationship with a very controlling alcoholic. It's tough. And I didn't want to leave. I did not want to be without him. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I cried. I was sad. I didn't know what to do. I really thought that things were just done. Things were done. I was 40 something and I had another relationship that didn't work out. And I really did, of course, blame myself. I don't now, but that's when I got that song in my head. I said, Jamie, because I had been reading stuff and I knew that it said, change the thoughts in your head. Change what's on repeat in your head. And what I had on repeat in my head wasn't nice at all. And I'd always been nicer to everyone else but myself. And that popped in my head. I can't even say I made it up. I feel like God put it in my head, to be honest, because that's not something Jamie liked that I would have made up. And I don't sing at all. Like, I cringe when I hear myself sing that. I cringe, but I do it for you because I know you need to hear the raw Jamie in order for you to actually relate to me. So there you go. You got it. Heck, I even cried on the live yesterday when I was releasing trapped emotions from myself. So you're getting Jamie in the raw. Okay. So using the emotion code for relationships, the emotion code is a precise tool to identify and release the specific emotional energies forming your heart wall. Bradley Nelson come up with a handy dandy chart because all you have to say is, are they in row? Are they in an even row? Are they in column A? That just eliminated half of it. Well, half with one and then the other half with the other. So it eliminated a whole bunch. Okay, so he made it fast to where we can locate them quickly. And then once you locate them, it's easy. You just get that little magnet and you just go front to back 3 times. Unless it is generational, then you got to do it 10 times. So by clearing these blocks, you make room for a healthier dynamics. This is vital for navigating difficult family seasons or even raising a teenager like me. It allows you to lead with peace rather than frustration. Think about your relationships. Were any of them strained, platonic or romantic? Any relationship? Do you have any strained relationships? Think. Ask yourself if you are responding to the person in front of you or a memory of a past hurt. Identifying the emotion is the first step towards releasing it. So we got to identify it. We don't need to know more about it. Really, I say you can find out the age and all that stuff. You can. You don't need to. You do not need to rehash all the stuff that's happened in your life. All you have to do is find out what the emotion is and get rid of it. So I've been doing those little speed rounds to where locate, release, locate, release. My cat, he makes a little noise every time he jumps off of something. And then he thinks if I'm talking to him. if emotion code is something that you may be interested in, that you may want to learn about so you can release your own trapped emotions, or you may want someone to do it for you, just get a hold of me. I always put my information on these podcasts, but also www.helperbydesign.com. Just go there. All the information is there. I'm also just Jamie Thrash, TikTok. Go there. I mean, and then when it comes down to it, Bradley Nelson at discoverhealing.com, he has everything on that site, literally. Like, if you want to learn about it, go there. And YouTube, his whole book is there. So today I did have to go to my daughter's track meet. Not have to, I wanted to. I went a few hours away. So getting this posted a little bit later than usual, and it is a little bit shorter than usual, but I sure appreciate you guys tuning in. It means the world to me. And I know we can make this world a better place. I know we can get more love out there. So join me. Let's just do this together. Oh, and guess what? It's okay to be a hot mess. It's okay. Own that. Own it. You don't have to be perfect. I mean, look, I'm in a t-shirt, cozy, and I'm learning that you don't have to put on a show to be liked. Take off those masks. Let the world see who you really are. I love you guys. Bye.